YouTube, this Bub's Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. I've got an all Spider-Woman haul for y'all today, so let's make me small and get right to the haul. Whoa, look at that. That was a quick one, wasn't it? All right, first up, you guys know I've been working on this Spider-Woman Volume 1 and trying to get a complete run of that. There's only 50 issues in the entire run, so it's totally an attainable run, but we're trying to get it all Bubsy style on the cheap, so haven't been paying much more than $5 or so per issue, and a lot of them I've been getting for less than that. So this last one, some of them are easier to get than others. They just kind of don't show up as much, or when I see them even available, say on eBay or something, they're available in a lot, and then the lots are, you know, more than I need to spend for 2 books out of the, you know, 2 books in there I need, 10 books I don't. You know, even if it brings the price down to $2 per book or so, it's not worth it because I don't need all those other books. And then I gotta sell them, get rid of them, whatever. And I ain't got time for all that, man. I'm a working man, you know. All right, so here we go. First off, we have Spider-Woman number 49. So this was the latest issue I needed in this run. So glad to have it. The Trouble with Tigra. I like that. Very cool. That is just fantastic. Check out all those stripes and the bright blue buckany. Look at that. Just great. Good stuff. Fantastic, fantastic art. I love it. All right. Now we're moving into the modern stuff. This one, I don't know what volume it is, but I think it's the current volume of Spider-Woman. And I wanted this cover since when it first came out, but people wanted too much on the secondary market, and my local comic shop didn't have any available, of course. So, but anyway, finally found a copy for cover price, no less. Spider-Woman number 1, the Bruce Timm variant. Check that out. That is some Bruce Timm goodness for sure. And it's got the little Bruce Timm signature there. Looking good. I love the color that was put on that. Now, am I a huge Bruce Timm fan art fan? I think so. I mean, he's got some stuff I'd really like to have and some stuff that I don't have yet. But this one is okay. It's not the best, but because it's Bruce Timm and it's in the, you know, Batman, the animated series style, of course, as all his stuff is, I have to say, it belonged in my collection. This is one of those books that belongs in my collection. Whether it's my favorite book or not, it belonged there. I think it looks great. I really like it, but it's not the best Bruce Timm art. Once you start finding some of his more risque stuff, it's hard to look back at this and be like, well, this is some great Bruce Timm art, because there's some stuff out there that just mind-blowingly good. So once the bar gets set extra high, this one doesn't fare as well, but it's still fantastic. All right, next we got Greg Land showing up. One of my favorite artists, especially for Spider-Woman. Doing a fantastic job there. Look at the background with the DNA strands and the... Look at that. Hydra. So good. This cover for number 5 is just fantastic, I think. Love the colors on it. Showing off her powers, her little webbing there. So good. This number 5 took the attention away from this number 5, but I honestly think this one's better. I think Greg Land's art is better on this one now. A lot of people love these Alex Ross. So it's funny because anyway, I remember when these first started coming out and I said, I know what everyone's going to do. Everyone's going to buy every one of these. There's like 50 of them or something of these Alex Ross timeless variants, and they're going to plaster them all over the wall behind them. And it's going to be like a status symbol that you've collected all of them, as if that was, you know, particularly difficult to do. As long as you pre-ordered them, there were only a few that popped up that were more difficult to get, and then the sketch covers were even more difficult to get than that. So I started off thinking I was going to collect them all. I even had an option to buy them all early, and picked them all up at once. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pass on most of those. And the few that I did buy off the rack, I've already sold. So there's only one or two that I kept. And this is one that I felt like, you know what? It's not my favorite, but it, again, belongs in my collection. As a Spider-Woman fan, as a Spider-Woman collector, I think this one belongs in there. So it's pretty good. It's just, you know, there's good Alex Ross and there's okay Alex Ross. And when he gets real heavy into all that shadow and darkness, it is usually just okay Alex Ross. So, but I thought this was pretty good. But I do think that this one is the superior cover for the same issue. Number 5, I think that one's a little better. So anyway, it is what it is. Next up, we have Lou Pacino. Yes! Every time, please. Number 6 with the variant. Look at that. This haul is variant heavy. Look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at the angle on that. So you got the window there, Spider-Woman, and then just a heck of an angle, man. That's looking so good. Oh, yeah. We're liking that. That just looks fantastic. I just love that. That might be my favorite cover of this little run started. And then number 11, I think this one actually is the A cover. I just thought it was cool and interesting. It says classic costume, new villains, great jumping on point. And look, she's jumping on. Get it? See what's happening there? So good stuff. The leaves blowing in the fall. I like it. I like it. It's not mind-blowing art, but it's pretty solid. So it looks good to me. All right, well, that's it. That's my haul. I hope y'all appreciate that, and we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Remember, let's see, we'll give old Brucey Tim some more love. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.